Ladies, welcome to XP Season 3, the Summer Goals Talking Shit episode. This is a very special episode, an episode of reckoning that has been told through time. The first 10-minute long Talking Shit episode, but that's just the very start. I've got an interesting assortment of topics, a year in review, and I'm not going to bore you with the details. Let's get started. The first thing I wanted to talk about was the final year of schooling has ended and it's time to go into university mode. But that's not even the hardest topic. The hardest topic is going to be able to become the greatest Call of Duty player, the greatest Overwatch player now, and be the greatest YouTuber of all time with this whole summer block that I have and my goals. Not just my goals, the goals for the communities that I'm trying to build and the goals for the communities I have built. Starting off, I wanted to talk about the journey to going pro. It's finally happening. We started beating teams that are tier 2, teams that even challenge some of the greatest teams that I've ever played, teams that have a chance at going pro very soon, and we are starting to climb up that mountain, starting to crush the skulls of people who used to laugh at us. That sounds very violent, but it is just the natural selection of my team. A brand new experience for people to envision, and that'll be coming very shortly. But for the XP channel, this is where things are really going to start getting rowdy. 10-minute videos, things that are especially outclassed, trying to bring the next generation of XP. That's what Season 3 is going to be all about. Even some fancy vlogs if I happen to go on some trips. And you know I'll go on some trips going on these MLG destinations. That's just the first part. I wanted to talk today about my thoughts on some things that are going down that affect my future and the future of some of you who may be watching. First of all, goddamn, we're going into this brand new year with brand new expectations for what's going on in the pro scene. A lot of you don't know, but there's this thing called the Overwatch Pro League, and that's kind of like the MLB, the NBA, the NFL of Overwatch. Right now, people don't know a lot about it, but they do know that it's going to offer vast sums of money to whoever manages to win the competition. This summer is the first actual cup, the $50,000 Overwatch Contenders Championship, and you know who is going to be there, the guy, XP, with my Overwatch stage name, as some of you may have been confused, Strug. It's kind of cringeworthy sometimes when I bring that up, but it's absolutely worth building a brand over. But that's the next step. I wanted to talk about that on my first episode of Season 3 because that's going to play an integral role in the storyline of XP in the next coming months. How we're going to be able to do this, how we're going to be able to grow this, because a lot of people are nervous of how that's going to progress. And I absolutely am a little bit nervous considering the massive scale of this thing, the absolute magnitude of how it's going to affect my life and some of my viewers and how they choose to take my videos, whether it be through seriousness or the drive to watch me become the greatest Overwatch player of all time. The reason people are worried is because Overwatch kind of came out and there wasn't a lot of support by Blizzard, but obviously the game has 25, 30 million players every single day. One of the largest game communities out there, to the point where it's not even a game. It's a goddamn blood sport, a battle for life, and that's exactly how I treat it. I don't treat it as a game to play for fun. If I wanted to play for fun, I'd play RuneScape. I'd go outside and play basketball and crack a cold one with the boys. No. I play Overwatch to become the greatest Overwatch player in the world without question, and it's going to happen either now or never. Because this summer is the ultimate battleground where I need to sharpen my skills, where during the school year I would play countlessly hours upon hours to try to improve, watch the videos of the pros, but it still wasn't enough to scrimmage with my team for 4 hours and still play by myself for several hours and then watch pro videos, tapes, like Michael Jordan, one of my greatest idols. No, I need to become the Overwatch character. I need to become the character that is McCree, Roadhog. I need to immerse myself fully into this world this summer and truly become the greatest esport athlete the world has ever known. Because this is not only for myself, this is for my community, and this is for my people. This is so we can succeed, and I'm confident the Overwatch League will succeed because I will be that Michael Jordan, the Barry Bonds that propelled baseball from being just a pastime to something people started to care about. It needs that avatar, and I will be the avatar for that community. But on another note, the brand new Call of Duty has been announced, World War II. Absolutely incredible. Although I've kind of been straying away from Call of Duty since Black Ops 2. As you know, I was the greatest Black Ops 2 player of all time. Undisputed at the time. Absolutely incredible plays that were made at the time. But now, things are a little bit different. Things need to step up and shape up just a little bit so the community can really grow again, because I believe that Call of Duty can become that MLG game that everybody wants. First of all, what they need to do is bring it to the PC community so all the PC stars can really get to know it. We need to change the aim, change it from a console-based aim system to kind of something similar to Counter-Strike, and then Call of Duty can truly grow, still retain the aiming down system. And especially, we need to focus on the zombies. That's the number one priority of what other developers of Call of Duty need to focus on. Not these bullshit new zombies. Absolutely, I hate it when people try to troll the new zombies director of Infinite Warfare. But that guy, he made a mistake. And we can't compliment him, but we also shouldn't troll him. But the true zombies director at Treyarch, they really know how to make the best zombies of all time. That's how Call of Duty needs to grow. That's how the community needs to grow, because zombies is some of the best gameplay experience of all time. I equal it to playing basketball with the boys, or winning the game-winning game that gets you into top 500 into Overwatch, becoming some of the greatest players of all time. But that's just the smallest amount of work that needs to be done to make Call of Duty great again. The World War II kind of aesthetic doesn't really mean much when the game remains the same. They need to reduce kill times to improve gunplay. They need to reduce the power of kill streaks while also making them fun, making them more skill heavy, like give you a gun, but it requires an immense amount of skill, but rewards you with being absolutely unstoppable. That's what needs to happen to Call of Duty. Increase the skill, because it's kind of an easy game. Increase the skill and make it a hard game to where people will truly want to play in this absolutely brutal World War II environment, because that's what it was. That's why Battlefield 1 sucks, because it's an easy game. Battlefield 1 had potential to be something more, but there's no competitive mode. All it is quick play. And if anyone treats themselves as a competitive Battlefield 1 player, I scoff at them. I scoff at them because they play on console. I scoff at them because they don't understand what true competition means, to bear the skull of your enemy. That's what really matters. This is the greatest sport of all time, and people need to respect it. But Call of Duty, I think, holds a stronger mantle than Battlefield, because Battlefield just truly can't attest to what really Call of Duty did for the first-person shooter community. And what Call of Duty did for that community was bring everybody together and made them realize this is the apex of competition. This is the apex of what people need to do, and this is going to be the future. This is the Hunger Games of online gaming, and this will be the Hunger Games of the future. Just wait. I think that's all that needs to be said in the gaming community. I don't want to make this a strictly gaming channel, as you know I've said in the past. So things are going to change around here. Things are going to change for the better. Obviously, the Overwatch League will take a high priority in my life, but so will my ever quest of trying to become the greatest bodybuilder of all time. Expect some gym vlogs, things like that. Cringy as I say them now, but they will be absolutely glorious monuments of my achievement pretty soon. Things like that will absolutely apex and eclipse the future from XP's channel. Welcome to Season 3. This is XP, however you want to call me. Please enjoy the episode, enjoy the episodes, and enjoy the streams at XPNI on twitch.tv. See you guys in the next one.